Hello everyone, how are we doing? I'm just this. I was using it for work the other day and it's looking a little bit out of position. There we go. That's better. Hello everyone, how are we? Happy Saturday. What's happening? Now it's over here, so I kind of have to look different places. So, how are we all? Hope we're having a good weekend. The weather was nice today. It wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be horrible this weekend, but the sun came out, so I'm in a good mood. I'm chirpy. There we go. Evening, everyone. Cranky's in. Enigma's in. Why? Nice to see you, mate. Mrs. Professor, lovely to see you. Leo goes fishing. FarmSim. What's happening, buddy? Mr. Scott, free for all. Saran Crofter, nice to see you. And in the verticals, we've got Eric. We've got Sport. Oh, Leo's in the vertical too. Yes, so is Crofter. Nice one. Hello, everyone. Evening, Hamish as well. Congratulations. Creeping up to 100 subs very rapidly, actually, which is lovely to see. So there we go. Gold Gaming, nice to see you. Amy's in. How are you, Amy? Nice to see you. Max. Oh, Matt as well. Matt Brooksvort. There we go. You're in London. It's been raining on. My wife, Mrs. FSG, is on the south coast. She's in Plymouth. And it's been a pretty horrible day down there as well. So, in a good mood. Does that mean a 3-hour stream? We shall see, Cranky. We shall see. Oh, Saran bought a nuke. What did you get, Saran? Good evening, Michael. Nice to see you as well, mate. How are you? Right. First things first. We'll do a bit of sorting out of this silage. In fact, no, we won't. I was going to sort that silage clamp out. But what I'm going to do, I'll leave that. That's probably an off-stream thing to do. There we go. Chinook straight in. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. And Cher's in. How are you, Cher? And Martin. Chinook in there with the 5 gifted subs straight away. Let's go to Karok. That's the SUV, wasn't it? What? EU Games, FSU. Oh yeah, somebody keep me tabs of the score. Scotland. Yeah. The less said about that, the better, I think, right? Or we just ignore that ever happened. Right. So what we're going to do tonight, we are going to do a little bit of field prep, I think. Now, we have got the baler in here, actually. We'll go and sort this. We've got some bales to clear later. But to start with, we're going to... We've almost finished here, actually. It's like one more pass or something. And then tidy up the loose ends. To start with, I think we're going to get the mulcher out. And then... Let's move that down there. And then we are going to... maybe seed some fields if we've got time. We shall see. But I do have a fent here, even if it is a bit dirty. We've got a mulcher here. We've got a few bits of Horsch kits. So we've got a mulcher here. We've got a lovely planter here. Cher's got 12 days off. Very nice, Cher. Second half start. I'll share the scores. Thank you, mate. And we've got this lovely seeder as well, with the hopper at the front, from the Horsch DLC, which is very, very good. I think one of the best from Giants over the last couple of years. That and the Platinum expansion, 2 of my favourites, definitely. So let's jump in here. Do I need a weight on the front of this? Probably not. I don't think. So we'll go and mulch some stuff, shall we? Andreas, nice to see you. Adam as well. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to have you aboard. Let's get things hooked up. Well, what about the excitement? Yeah, Martin, it's a good one, isn't it? Quality, the actual mods is very nice indeed. I think we're all right. We don't need. I don't think we need weights on this, do we? Right, let's go in, Cap. What about the fact we know we've got FS25 on the way? I mean, let's be honest. If you're a betting person, we knew something was up. But to have that confirmed, alright, maybe unofficially, by somebody hacking into the Epic Games database, or the Steam database, which one was it? Epic Games, I think, means that we now know it is coming. What will the logo colour be? That's the question everybody wants to know. So if you haven't seen DJ's video, I didn't bother pulling one together because DJ had done it so very succinctly, but somebody, I think Epic DB or somebody had hacked the Epic Games database, and they found a list of unreleased games, and one of those was Farming Simulator 25. So I think it's pretty much guaranteed it's there, to be honest. And like I said, it's not a huge surprise. Now DJ said, based on what Giants have done before, thank you Farmer Hamish, based on Giants before, whenever they announced FS22, they did it on the 22nd. Now, just so happens that the 25th of June is about a week before FarmCon. So, conjecture, but maybe. Maybe. I don't think so close to FarmCon that they would release it at Gamescom. They would announce it at Gamescom. That would be an interesting move. We'll see, though. We shall see. But exciting, right? Well, we'll take that. Off the back of no news for a long time, I'm kind of excited that we've got something, anything. Right, I never mulch. This is quite a rarity for me. Quite pleased with this. So yes, we shall see. Right, so Martin makes a very good point now. What is the colour of the logo? That's a really important thing, right? What was it? Yellow, yellowy, orangey yellow for 19. This bright blue for 22. What else? Let's have a guess. Let's have a debate. What are we getting? What are we gonna get? I know DJ's been using the red and his logo. He maybe knows more than we do. Why am I jumping into cab all the time? Mr. Haythornthwaite, do not apologise for being late, mate. Nice to see you. How are you? Oh look, there's a baler. Have I missed a damn bale in that field? Or did we not pick up? We didn't pick up those bales. Alright, well that changes things slightly, doesn't it? Thought we picked up... Oh my goodness, we have got a lot of bales to pick up. Pink! W cards and coins, we got pink. Red. So I don't think it's going to be red. Signs of like... the negative... like, red's potentially like a negative colour, right? Unless you're in China and it's like super positive. So I'm not sure it would be red, but then again, I've like no other reason than that. Blue, a blue and purple, okay. Mauve, oh my good, that's an exotic colour. What about, so we've done blue, so that's off the cards. So your primary colours, red, green and blue, maybe. Well, we've had blue. People have said red. What about green? Why would we not have the official colour of farming? Green. Black, oh that would be nice, wouldn't it? FSG green. Imagine. Imagine the whole game is a homage to my green colour. I'll take that, right, that's it. It's going to be green. You heard it here first. Purely because I want it to be. Not because of anything official. Alan Bainbridge, how are you? From the Pacific Northwest. Purple with dot brown. Oh yeah, that's the other farming colour, isn't it? The colour of manure. Silage green, like a Fendt or a John Deere coloured green, maybe. Am I excited for FarmCon? I am literally beside myself. I can't believe it's only a couple of weeks away. Is it only a couple of weeks away? It's close. And it's going to be awesome. I haven't thought about it. I am so behind with logistics in terms of getting organised. No, I haven't sorted the cars. Mark Haythornthwaite, I need to do that. 3 weeks whiskey party. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good fun. It's going to be really good fun. I am tooled up 2 cameras this year. I'm going to try and do a live stream, literally off my phone. I've got to hope that there's either a good signal or a good Wi-Fi connection. But we might do a little check-in from my phone. So it might be a little fast vertical live stream. But I'll have everything with me. I'll have my laptop with me. Yeah, you might need to, Mark. I'll have my laptop with me. I'll have my radio mics with me. I'll have a couple of cameras there. So we'll try and do something. Args and I have been trying to work out how we can make it happen. But we will try and make it happen. Green with a focus on Brazil, or white or red with a focus on Japan. Okay, good. I like that. I like that. Before the whiskey, though. Yeah, yeah. That's right, FS17 was green, wasn't it? $25 better have a pickup truck lorry brand. What do you mean you got Mac for FS22? Yeah, I think that's what I might do, Martin. I don't think there'll be long live streams. We'll maybe do sort of half an hour at a time. It's hard to do much without missing stuff, if you know what I mean. There'll be a lot going on, so I'll try and do maybe an end of the day recap or something. Would be quite good, though, wouldn't it? Scottish Blue to forget about the first football game. Yes. What do you mean? I'm English. All of us. I'm English, so. I support Scotland as well, but we'll start off well and then we'll capitulate at the last minute, because that's what we do. So yes, no, I think we're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. Deep in Thor, I'm running a wheel as well. You can maybe just see it off to the side there. There we go. I should probably... If I do that... Problem with doing that, the guys on the large stream don't see it because it's quite small. I maybe need to adjust things a little bit. But no, it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. There's going to be loads of people there. Can't stream without trousers on it. I know, right? 4 years I've been streaming in my underpants, and now I can't. But no, really looking forward to Farmer Cop. Obviously, DJ Goham's going to be there. Our very own Mark Haythornthwaite and Jan R are going to be there. Dave from G-Portal's going to be there. Virtual Farmer's going to be there. Argsy's going to be there, of course. I think there's a few people coming from the community as well. So if you are going to be there, definitely come and say hello. And also, if you're going to be at the Highland Show in Edinburgh next weekend, I'm going to be there on the Saturday as well. Maybe a little bit of news about that in the week. Daggerwin, no, Daggerwin doesn't tend to go to these things. He's very much a recluse when it comes to events and things like that. Oh, Scruff's going to be there too, of course. Scruff's going. So it'll be great to see him. Mr. Seeley P as well. So there's going to be a big English-speaking contingent for sure. So yeah, very exciting. One day, Adam, you'll be there. One day. Lismuff, this is the map Deutschland from Edomod. Right. There we go. We're getting through this quite quickly, actually. Does anybody else mulch a lot? I don't tend to, really. I'm a bit lazy. Does anybody know? I know it's getting rid of the weeds. Does it get rid of the weeds, or do they grow back? I'm just lazy, if I'm being honest, Mark. There we go. They grow back, do they? Okay. So we're going to have to weed it later on as well. That's okay. As long as we know, we can prep for it. Don't roll anymore. I've got a roller set up, but I didn't buy it actually, but I do have a roller if I need one. Oh, I'm still on my Alma. Oops. I was in there as well. Do you like that, Cameron? Like my little Horsch play on words. Horsch but fair. Sorry, Hamish. I was updating Nightbot as well and totally missed that. Patrick Murray downloaded this map yesterday, had problems today with all balers not picking up straw. Any ideas? That's an interesting one, because I've not had an issue with that at all. Are you using a specific baler? All balers. All... Interesting. I'm a bit of a loss for that one. Where did you download it from, Patrick? Would be my first question. I'm assuming direct from the site, from the Edomod site. Yeah, I've not had any issues with that. We had that slight issue with the forage harvester last week. You are Nightbar. Yeah, you've lost me on that one, Patrick. That's what would that be? I'm trying to think. Yeah, have you bought the field? Straw harvest add-on. Not using anything like Maize Plus or anything like that? Yeah, the tree. Yeah, try. So boot the game up without straw harvest, and see if you can bale then. I'm not running straw harvest, and I can bale with no issues. So just give that. Twine add-on not filled. There's another good one to check. Maybe. Usually gives you a warning though, that doesn't it, Martin? Excellent. Chair's doing it right. Chair's doing it right. Dutch Modelling, nice to see you. How are you? Always in ploughing the stone picker. I think I might have to turn stones off. I get a little bit bored of stones, if I'm being honest. I don't mind weeds. But stones, yeah. A little bit tedious. Yeah, we finish this field, and then we're going to have to go load some bales. So, you'll get a lot of farm stick action tonight, I think. We had an issue with this map and forage contracts, they did not work for me. So, as bought last week, we owned the field actually, so we were just going to do, it was whole crop silage, not a contract, we just want to clear the field, and I can only fill the trailers to 5%, so we've got rid of that for now. Stones should be a little bit more... Do you remember the stones mod that Thunder did at the end of FS19? And every now and again it just chucked a big boulder out, almost like you ploughed it up. It was so good. It was so realistic. I think that's probably my beef with it in FS22. It just was. It's like somebody's sprinkled, like sprinkled sugar over your field. So it's like lots of bitty stones everywhere, rather than kind of big boulders that you would plough up. So yeah, that was a really nice mod, that. Hey, Mr. Dawson, what's happening, buddy? Nice to see you. Stones depend on that. Oh, they can be patchy, you're right, Mark. Yeah. I'm nearly done here already. Mini Storm, nice to see you. It's hot. I wish it was hot here. Honestly, it's been like early spring in the UK the last week. So I don't know if it's been the same down south, but up here it's been like 10 degrees. It's been ridiculous. I actually put my heating on the other day. In June. That's unheard of. Crazy times. It's supposed to warm up though next week. Peter Human. This is just a single player game, mate, so no. Yeah, we need a bit of warmth now. You're right, Mark. It's always hot in Mississippi, isn't it, David? It's the Jetstream is really playing up, dragging all that Arctic wind down. Let me get some popcorn for the bale loading. I like to entertain. Well, it's supposed to thunder here, Cher, and it's just not. It's not shown up. It's not appeared. I don't know why, but. Just use that rock as an ability to turn. No damage to the machine, as you can see. Oh, I thought we'd missed a bit, and we have missed a bit. Was the thunder? It was the lightning yesterday. Hamish? No, I totally missed that. The rain was monsoon-like. Does the mulcher make me have to replant? No, Leo. Not on Grassfield. Kenneth from Skipton in Yorkshire. Good to see you, mate. Okay, I obviously wasn't paying attention, or my hearing's going. There you go. Hanro on YT, thank you. I found you again. My quest has been completed again. Right, hit the sub button this time, Hanro, and then you'll not lose me again. There we go. Right, there we go. Mulched already. Mulching is done. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you found us, Hanro. Let's get this folded up. Just starting to think, actually, where else would I need this? We've got some grass. I'm not so fussed about the grass fields. I'm more concerned about the ones that we've harvested. So, actually, field 3 up here. We could head up there and mulch. Alright, call it, people. Will we mulch the second field, or will we dive straight into the bales? I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say, because you want to see me suffer. Not that stacking bales is suffering. Quite like my bale stacking. I'm not saying I'm good at it. Mulch while... Oh, look at this! Everybody's sticking up for me. Wow. Drill, drill, drill. I've got to munch before I drill. Mulch before I... Munch? Munch? Mulch. I am loving this map still. I don't know if anybody else is playing it a lot, but it's captured my imagination, this one. It really has. And even more exciting, I recorded and edited a video today. Not done one of them in about 2 weeks. So yeah, no, we an episode of The Contractor from Moss Valley coming your way tomorrow. And then I did get a little bit distracted and ended up doing some WRC. So you might see some of that as well on the other channel, which has been a little bit quiet as well the last week or so. It's been so busy. I did unfold it. Have you seen the new mod that came out this week from SMI modding team? With the time, so when you drop something into the ground, it as you roll forward, it slowly drops into the ground. That, for me, I love a little bit of attention to detail like that. Map Brookfirst, everything is on this map that you can get in the game, and a few extras actually. There is a little bit of, I think we've got Durham wheat, haven't we? And let me have a look. Let's tell you. Extra crops. We have got green rye. We've got spelt. We've got rye. They're the only three actually. Oh, that reminds me actually. Pasteurized milk. I don't want to sell my milk. Have I got any milk yet? I do. Good. And I don't think I've got the auto sell mod on. Because I think Steel Horse has his first mod out. Does he? It's nice to see Steel Horse back. Steel Horse is from Oz. Lovely, lovely guy. A lot of time for him. Yeah, the gravity drop is very nice. Is it on console? I don't believe so, Leo, unfortunately. I don't believe so. Sport. Am I using the base assets? I have got the HD pack installed as well. Not that the standard pack. I mean the quality of the standard pack is far superior to most maps already. So you don't need it. But I bought it really to support Edomod because I think the effort's put into his maps. It needs needed a little bit of recognition, I think. Can you use DLC on this map? Yes, you can indeed, Matt. Am I drilling? No, at the moment I am mulching, so I'm getting the ground ready, and then we'll do a little bit of drilling afterwards. So Hamish said drill after this, so we'll mulch this and then we'll go drilling, and then we'll switch to bales later on when I'm tired and I'll make more mistakes. Odd boy, this is Farming Simulator 22. How's it going with the tutorial? I haven't started bossing, but tell me what you need to know, and I will. I'll try and include that in a tutorial. One thing to check, bossing: have you got it plugged straight into your PC? So when I first bought it, I plugged it into my USB hub, and I think it needs it needs quite a large power draw. I think it uses quite a lot of power. So I was having a few issues with it then, and then I plugged it directly into my even a powered USB hub. It wasn't playing ball, and then I plugged it directly into the back of the PC, and it's worked fine ever since. So that's maybe one thing to check if you've not got it. If you've not got it plugged directly into the PC. end rows now. And we'll cross the way. FarmSim hit 5k subs this week. Congratulations, FarmSim. That's awesome news, mate. You're not hanging around, dude. When did you start your channel? Is he here still? That's fast. That's fast growth. That. Is FS22 going to be the same? FS25 map. I'm assuming you mean is FS25 going to have the same maps as FS22? No, Giants tend to create new maps for each game. Bananas is going bananas. Alan Shearer, not the Alan Shearer. I didn't know you came from Aberdeenshire. As a Geordie. I like that. Thank you, mate. Another episode coming out tomorrow. Bananas went bananas and has gone bananas. They need to do VR. I'm so tired of them not listening. Yeah, I'm not sure it's not listening, Nick. I think it's more they would have to completely redesign the game for it to work with VR. So it's about putting the resources in the right places. Sea dog for life. Am I from Australia? No, I wish I was, based on the weather, but I am from the UK. Evening, Hanson. Nice to see you. I'm technically not a Geordie, but I'm a Newcastle supporter, and I've got family from there. GW's waiting on his joystick coming. Nice one, mate. Brandon, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. Very kind. Martin Greenwood, no, this map is not on the mod hub. You need to download it direct from Edomod's website. Throw a link in the chat there for you just now. There you go. Hamish, fire. Rapid. It's lovely, this Fent, isn't it? Proper engine noises in it. Susanna's back as well. Great to have so many people back every time we come back live. Great to see. Right, we'll rattle through this pretty quickly and then we'll do a little bit of seeding. I think I'm limited as to what I can do just now. I think it's just oats. And GW likes the title as well. Thank you, Sea Dog. Very kind. TJ's Cool Adventures, nice to see you as well. Italy 2, Albania. Well, they're playing well, aren't they? Albania, fair play to them. Tell you what, there's been a bit of a post-mortem after Scotland's slightly horrendous game last night. The reality is Scotland are just not going to be very good at competing with the big teams. They've not won. They've not got to a final for years. So Banana's making threats that he's going to unsubscribe if I don't get you out of a timeout. That's the kind of behaviour that we don't want here, Bananas. So either behave or I'll happily unsubscribe you myself. Mohammed, unfortunately this is a single player, my friend, so no multiplayer. We are going to do a multiplayer soon though, so people stay tuned. Corey Muller even. Yes, I do live in the UK, Corey. That's right. Hey, Legion. How you doing, mate? GW, Liverpool, not a bad team to support, mate. I've got a soft spot for Liverpool, just because we grew up near there, so... I just realised the dog is asleep underneath my feet. So if I accelerate across the field and end up in another field, it's because the dog. As Sally Ann, just one high is good. Just one high. Don't use the computer much. No, definitely not. I think Sally Ann's fallen asleep on the H and the I key. Oh yeah, blame the dog. I should, shouldn't I? Can I get a reminder of Farmer Hamish's channel name? Try Farmer Hamish, Kevin. It's that's exactly it. It's Farmer Hamish. Sea Dog. Oh, Sally Ann. Sally Ann's looking for attention by spamming hi in the chat. Oh well. Know what she's gonna get, and it isn't attention. It's gonna be the banhammer. Blame it on the dog. It's 4 years. It's all been the dog, never me. Hello, I live in South Texas, USA. Manchester United is better than any other soccer team, in my opinion. Maybe once upon a time, Zachary, but they are a mess these days. A shadow of their former glories. Thank you, Corey. The dog is driving. Yes, driving me mad. No, she's not. I love my dog. Yeah, United are I was going to say something there, but crud. Cat, I would say now, if you haven't bought FS22 now, either wait until you can pick it up. Unfortunately, it was available free on Epic Games a couple of weeks ago. You could have picked it up there, but then we found out this week that Farming Simulator 25 is coming, and I expect that's going to be out before the end of the year. So my advice now is probably, if you've lived this long without it, unless you can pick it up very cheap or free, I would hold fire. I would hold fire. Yes, this is the Farm Stick Farm Boy. This is the Farm Stick from Thrustmaster. Now, I'm a Thrustmaster affiliate, so if you order from Thrustmaster.com direct, which is very good. Everybody I know who's ordered one from the community has had it shipped to them in a couple of days. It's fast. If it's in stock, it's very fast to be delivered. So no info yet, Strodium, unfortunately, no. Well, it's kind of an unofficial. Basically, somebody found in the Epic Games database all of the upcoming releases for games, and FarmSim 25 was in there. FS25 will not be on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. We've known that for a while. So there you go, GW, yeah. They're very fast, Thrustmaster, at shipping out, which is great. How long is the so the chair? We have a chair update. I spoke to them this week. So one of the problems is they've had a few people off in the workshop. So and of course, paying customers probably take precedent over some poxy FarmSim YouTuber who they've offered a chair to. But it is apparently constructed now. But they've decided, because it's built on a custom base, they're worried it's a little bit low, so they're going to do some checks and tests and send me some photos. So they don't want it to be too low for me. So we'll see. We'll see in the next couple of weeks. Epic Games is only good for one thing: free games. Yeah, rubbish cybersecurity. Clearly, 3 days for Amy. That's how long hers took. So no. So just to be clear, we still have no official news from Giants, but we have confirmation the game exists. There you go. or will exist. So, let's see. Frank the Tank, why won't they be putting FS25 on the consoles? So they will be putting them on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, but they won't be putting it on PS4 and Xbox One, basically because they're 15 years old, and it would mean that they wouldn't be able to develop the game as much as they want to. Do I have a smoke? Yes, I am running the exhaust mod. Happy to test on your behalf. Don't want you getting back problems. I'll see if they can ship it to you, Mark, and then you've just got to get it up to me after that. Can you play this in first person? You can if you want. There you go. So it's maybe not as riveting if you're watching, so I tend not to. It's kind of handy on some of the roads and things like that, especially if you've got trees and things hanging over the road. You can see better like this. You need to get a PC. FarmSim is there's no easy way to say this. FarmSim is better on a PC. Because mostly of the scripted mods and the variety of mods that you can pick up wider than the mod hub. You'll collect that chair and you'll never hear or see him again. I know that, Christoph, very well. Actual FS mobile player, have nothing to watch while bailing, so I decided to pop by. Thank you, mate. Nice to see you. Larger maps are also a good point to play on 22 on. There you go. Yes, Mr. Marcel. Hello, Mr. Marcel. Hey, he's popping up in every stream at the moment. Let's see if we can. So the Epic Games thing this week, Mr. Marcel. Confirm or deny the existence of FS25? Can we share it with anybody? Is there a... Or is it all just a... Is it a thing? Plowman Gaming, nice to see you. How are you? What do you think of Ren... I love Renaboo. Beautiful map. Beautiful map. Adin Kane... this is the farm stick from Thrustmaster. I think it might be a no comment, you're right, Dutch. How much was my PC? My PC probably cost about £2,000, Brandon. Arda, what's the stick for? It's for controlling things like front loaders. I can raise my my implement, so you'll see when we get to the end. I'm going to press this button here. It's going to lift the implement up. If you've got a combine, you can put the pipe out with it and things like that. You can customize it as much as you like. It's quite good, actually. Gives you a lot of flexibility. Totally missed a bit up here. Mr. Marcel's gone very quiet, hasn't he? He's like, I don't want to say anything. Keyboard and mouse for the win. Yeah. Can't see the stick on camera. Oh yeah, that's not cool, is it? There we go. That's the dog. The dog moved the camera. Told you. There we go. Dog is a stream sniper. She's moved now. She's gone to the seat behind us. So. Yep, this is FS22. Thank you, Adam Kane. Yeah, Mr. Marcel's like, I'm out of here. I'm not even going to pretend. Not even going to pretend I want to be here to answer that question. Take care, GW. Thanks for hanging out, mate. I'll see you soon. Oh, he is still here. The code name that was leaked in the Epic database was our FS22 development branch. So, interpret as you wish. Love how speculation shared with confidence is taken as the truth. Oh dear. Speculation shared with confidence. I love that. Well, we'll not dwell on it. We shall just have to be patient and wait and see what happens. Maverick Gaming, this is Farming Simulator 22. I'm new to PC. I've got an i3 9100F, want 16 gig of RAM and a 4 GB RX 570. Would the RX 570 8 GB be a better upgrade? I have to say, I don't know from... I'm not sure where you go to RX 570. That's an AMD card, isn't it? I don't know where that sits. I only know my NVIDIA's. That's well put, Hamish, actually. It's a third-party source. As I said before, we have had nothing official from Giants, so until we do, we shall just have to wait. Let's just be patient, shall we? Epic leak Fortnite as well. It's a way of marketing, getting people to download and buy from Epic. Well, Epic own Fortnite, so it's slightly different. If Giants had leaked it, that's different, but yeah, we'll see. Had to rewrite because YouTube comments have a character. I didn't want my message to be. I appreciate the honesty, Mr. Marcel. Thank you for sharing. Very good. Right, there we go. Oh, apart from these bits, which I've completely missed. Let's grab those, and then we'll go and grab. I think we'll grab the cedar, shall we? Fold this up. Fold it up. Left my... Oh, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to drive through the ditch. There is ways out of the field. I'm just choosing not to use them. Get this dropped off. Now, I don't think I can plant anything like corn. Let's have a look what we can plant. I think we are on, because we're not on... Yes, as I thought, we've got canola or oats, pretty much. Or rye, spelt, and green rye. What shall we plant? What should we plant? The spelt we can use for... Let's have a look at the prices. Not that... that tells you much, because it doesn't tell you the... we've got a fair bit of spelt already, so that's 330. 302. Green rye, there's no selling points for, so... Spelt, canola, or... What was the other one? Barley? Oats. What do we think, folks? Potatoes. Mark 42, is the contractor done now? No. It is not. Oats. I'm thinking oats too. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the oats. Saran saying oats as well. Yeah. Getting an oaty vibe. Yeah, Y saying oats too. Oh, find that rock. An actual FS mobile player. I wish there was a way to add crops with mods without downloading a different map. Well, you could add the crops using Giant's Editor. Where am I parking this? I didn't want to park it next to the bale spike there. But I think actually that bale spike isn't one. That's for the tractor, isn't it? And we don't need that one. It'll be alright if we put this here. There we go. Right, oats. Now, I need to get a buy point. Arda, I know almost nothing about the game. Where can I start? Well, the best place to start is probably take a look at, well, do the tutorial in the game. When you first start a map, that can be quite helpful. And then after that, I would suggest looking at. Have I put any? Sorry, I'm just checking what I have in here. Tools. I have got them in. I'm clever. Self-proclaimed clever. Remode V. I've loved this. This is a great little mod, actually. If you haven't seen this one, look, placeable refill tanks. But you've got one for feed, you've got one for fertilizers, and you've got one for seed and things like that, and lime. And it's just a few big bags there, but it has a trigger in front of it, so you can fill things up. It's very good. I do like it. Then there is the Farming Simulator Academy. Yes. Farmer Josh, I'm not going to tell you because you're spamming my chat. HPTS Farming. Evening all. Sorry, the enter key is too close to the backspace of my fingers. Yes, there's the FarmSim Academy, which is a very good source of doing different stuff. And then, off the back of that, there is 101 very good YouTube tutorials on everything from how animals work to how to plant and what are the best crops, what are the most profitable crops and things like that. So you shouldn't struggle. Marshy Tutorials, this is Deutschland by Edomod. Right, now I'm going to have to get in here. It's unfolded. I'm going to have to fold it up to get out of the shed. And I think when it's unfolded, I'm not going to get it through this door, am I? That's going to be fun. That'll teach me to buy it and deliver it in the shed. Paul Wright, 17 months. Congratulations, mate. Nice to have you here. Italy won. The Farmer's Handbook. Yes. Thank you, Amy. Oh no, this will go through. That's good. An excellent bit of kit. In fact, we shared it last time, didn't we? So I wonder if Hamish has got it to hand again. Really is a brilliant resource, that, for sure. Right, here we go. Let's open up the lid here. See, look at this. I always say this, Giants build some, you know, we talk about quality of third-party mods. Giants mods, the animations and the things on them are really, really nice. This is one I particularly like. There we go. Look at those little flat. Look at that. Lovely. Yes, we'll have some seed in here, please. That's a good one as well, Arda. If you're a member of the Discord, there's a lot of people always happy to help on the Discord. How much money have I got in game? Marshy Tutorials. I've currently got £65,438. Well, euros, because I'm in Europe. Alright, there we go. Let's change it to oats. There we go. Right. I was actually using this setup today with a different tractor. But I was using this today on the Moss Valley episode. It's a brilliant bit of kit. Probably my favourite seeder I've used in a long time. It just works really well. Farmer's Handbook, there you go. Thank you, Hamish. Very helpful. I should probably put that in as a Discord link, shouldn't I? Marshy Tutorials, I have got 250 cows back at the main farm. Jeff, map name is Deutschland by Edomod. Who do I think is going to win the Euros? My heart wants it to be England. My head says it will be France, or I have to say Spain looked very good this afternoon as well. So we'll see. Daniel Otzen, nice to see you, man. How are you? There we go. Is the Academy a thing like a program? I'm rather confused. Shelby, it is. Yeah, it's just part of the FarmingSimulator.com website. There we go. I should have my flashes on. Keep... Not Scotland. No, it was never going to be Scotland. Take care, Sport. Rumour has it that tomorrow a new contractor vid is on. No, you're making me. I'm going to have to finish it now, aren't I? Sport, that you are very kind, mate. That is a very nice thing to say. That means a lot. Let's get this sorted. I can turn that off now. That's actually quite... There we go. No, not lower the front down. I always do that. There we go. Is there a series for this, Marshy? No, this has been predominantly done as live streams. How much time does it take to make a 20 to 25 minute video? Probably end to end, Saran, about 7 hours. Okay, that's annoying. I've just realised this isn't a direct drill, is it? Is this a direct drill? I think we're going to have to cultivate that first. I didn't think about that. Yeah. We're going to have to cultivate it first. Hadn't thought about that. I can see the new contractor storyline of 4 people stuck at Munich airport without a car to get to. Mark, ye of little faith, did I or did I not get in touch with you this week to get your shirt size? It's all about priorities. I'm going to leave this here, but I do think we are going to need... I'm going to leave this here, but I'm going to have to go and get another tractor to do our... cultivating. Is that the 8R there? Oh, nice. I want you. Now, what I don't have is a cultivator. So, I think we're going to have to invest some of this money that we've got. Power harrow. I could go with the power harrow. 5.2 meters, though. It's not that big, is it? And none of the... Oh, see... Oh... That's perfect. That is perfect. Oh, I could put the CD unit on that. Why have I not... I bought the wrong thing, didn't I? Right. Right, there we go. Right, we've changed. Everything's changing now. We're buying this, and we're getting rid of the other one. We're going to sell the other one. Design 3... Design 4, Design 5. That looks great, doesn't it? Does it fold up? That's my only concern now. Does that... Yes, it does. There's the rams. Couldn't see the hydraulic rams. Right. Buying that. And we are selling this. Because we can do the two together. So we're almost netted out. Evens there. Right. Don't need you then. We just need to go back to you. And you will have the front piece on. There we go. That was the... Hamish, I just had the drill version, yeah. So, sorted now. Wait, Mark gets a shirt and a lift. Well, if he turns up... Next time, Hamish, when you come, you'll get shirt and lift too. Gaming Go, unfortunately this is a single player game, not multiplayer. Now this should be sitting at the farm. Let's go and find out. Ooh, didn't want to take that too hot. Farmer 2021, hello, nice to see you. I like a Discaro 2, I just think on this map where it's a little bit smaller. What I don't want is a hinged, like a one with a tow bar, because I think it's going to be harder into the corners, but I think something that's kind of on a 3-point is probably better on a map like this. I'm slightly concerned. I haven't checked the horsepower of this, so let me just do that because I might still switch to the 220 though. And what are we in a? We're in a 930. I think both my 930. No, that's the 7. No, I think we'll be laughing here. I don't even know why I'm bothering to check this. New 296. Both of them are 296, although they desperately need a repair. Get it folded up. It's long, isn't it? Now we're talking. This is going to be great. No messing with this. Let's change that to oats again. What's your favourite type of farming in your server? I do like cereal crops. Good old-fashioned cereal crops that you can sort with a combine. And I do like grass work. They're probably my two favourites. I do not like potatoes. Are you, Michael? That's good to hear. I do. You know what? I genuinely, I worry sometimes that people don't have the time to watch a live, and it's a commitment of people's time. But the numbers have been really, really good, to be honest. So, and it's really helped me while I've been so busy recently to keep FS going, because genuinely, I could have gone the last couple of weeks with doing no content. If I'd just said, well, I'm going to try and do videos, I wouldn't have been able to. So this has been a bit of a blessing in disguise, and the vertical streams and stuff have been a real, like had a really positive impact as well in terms of the numbers. So it's been really good from that perspective. So there we go. Andrew Farmer, deer hunter and fisher. What's my favourite drink? Oh, that is very much mood based. That is very much mood based. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Mr. Viper, it's a single player server, unfortunately, mate. You did hear potato, Jan, you did. Right, let's try again. Let's drop this down. Why? Okay, let's turn it on as well. That probably helps. There we go. That makes me feel better. Right, we're going to do this by hand, are we? Hey, oh, cranky it right. Cranky's basically paid for a round for a lot of people. Sounds so much like... I need to go and watch this squirrel guy. A few people have said that now, and I've never watched him, so I need to go and find out who Squirrel is, because he probably lives near me somewhere. Not in Germany, true. Well, not in Edinburgh either, but... Farmer Josh keeps saying sorry. It's okay, Josh. I don't know why he's saying sorry, but it's okay. But you don't have to keep saying sorry. Mosh tutorials, any tips for beginners? Yes, the FarmSim Academy on the FarmingSimulator.com website. Do the tutorial at the start of the game, and just watch as many YouTube videos as you can. There's loads of good and perfect time now, because there's 3 years of FS22 content out there for you to get stuck in with. Squirrels from Chelmsford, that's nowhere near me. Interesting. Cardiff Tony, no, I'm not using headland management. Tony, I'm actually driving freehand. It's dangerous. Mark Haythornthwaite with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, buddy. Very kind of you, indeed. There's some water. Let's avoid that. I mean, what farmer in his own right would drive into water? And bale stacking. Yes. As I'm about to prove when this field is finished. Any ideas on things to do other than contracts while we wait for your crops to go? Are you fertilising them? Are you getting rid of your weeds? Are you... how many days are you running? I tend to run 1 day. Usually I can get a lot of my work done in 1 day on a single player game, depending on how big my farm is. So you can end up waiting around a lot if you've got like 2 or 3 day months set. Play COD. Yeah, do some sim racing. Daniel Otson with the 10 gifted subs as well. Thank you very much, Daniel. That is appreciated. Very, very kind of you. Anybody who's had a membership gifted to them, that means you can access all our multiplayer servers over the next month, free of charge. So so jump on. Basically what you need to do is link your YouTube and your Discord together, and then Discord automatically recognises you as a member and will give you access to all the server channels. So there you go. Marshy, please don't keep spamming the same questions. Right. Let's run a couple of headlands. In fact, we'll go lengthways, so I'll straighten this off and then we'll double, triple up along the end there. How big is the map? It's a standard size map, Floron. Got 3 combines going on Moss Valley. Nice. I was busy on Moss Valley before, as you'll find out tomorrow. Yeah, people are impatient, aren't they? They're not willing to wait for an answer. They just want to know. Hussein Yusuf, not at the moment. I'm just driving manually, but I do use GPS quite a lot. I do quite like it. I use vehicle control add-on mostly, but also mostly guidance steering's the other one I use. Ooga Wooga Imuga Womp. You want to buy me that setup? Yes, Womp, I will do that. You just let me know your bank details and I will sort that for you. Cooper, I have 65,000 euros. Saran, don't come here with your common sense and your just downright general sensibilities. Remember, we're dealing with Gen Zs here. Sim Guy, I'm recording it with Args tomorrow morning, mate, so it will be out on Tuesday. I know we've had a couple of weeks off, but we'll be back. Can't help it. Well, you're a female. Most of the time, certainly, I know in my household, the majority, if not all, the common sense comes from my wife. And I do most of the stupid stuff. So... I don't hate them, Len. Far from it. In fact, this week I am in awe of my 16-year-old niece who passed out of her initial training of the Royal Navy yesterday. Honestly, huge respect for her. She has just embraced it like nothing I've ever seen before, and she's yeah, amazing. Totally amazing. Meadow Grove Expanded. I do love Meadow Grove Expanded FS Farmer Jones. Love it. Yeah, really nice map. Boston, how did you connect to? Yes, there's a pinned post, Boston, in the multiplayer server. Basically, you go into connections in Discord and connect with the same YouTube account that you are subbed to the channel on, and it should link it all together. Nicholas Crisp, the wheel is about £250 or dollars. Big Mac, nice to see you. How are you? Thank you, Hodge. Yeah, no, I'm super proud of it. Passed out. Yes, it's the same as what we would say. I think the US guys call it graduating. So you do your 10 weeks initial training, which is the really savage stuff where they scream and shout at you and you know, really push you to your limits to see if you can handle it. And now she's going off. She's going to be a writer, which is in essence placing people on ships and subs. I saw somebody ask Nicholas Crisp, can you use it in other games? Nicholas, it is completely universal, the wheel, so any kind of racing games or driving games that need a wheel, it will work on those as well. Danny Long, excited for FS25. If the rumours are true this week, very much so, yes. How do you get your streams to stream vertically? I'll look at the horizontal ones like that. No, I set them up vertically. I set them up to be shorts. Sally! Or Sally, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm very good at butchering people's names. I am from Scotland, I am from the UK. Hey Ewan, nice to see you again. How are you? Running a big contracting yard, nice. Rohan Swee. I'm guessing that Rohan from Sweden, I'm guessing. Is that what that is, Rohan? Do you have a review video of your joystick using currently? I do indeed, yes. I have a review of the wheel, the joystick, and the sim, what's it called? The sim task bracket as well, which rotates your wheel into a more tractor-friendly angle. Yay, I got it right, Rohan, nice. Thank you, Sally, I appreciate that, my friend. Yes, if you're in here and you're liking the content, do consider hitting the old Subaroonie button. Helps the channel grow, helps other people find it, and all that stuff, so. Do you know what, Nicholas Crisp has just asked how much money people are very interested, and we never used to get this. Nobody's ever asked about this before, but on the vertical streams, the interest in how much stuff costs is really interesting, isn't it? And Nicholas, we determined it was probably about £5,000 all in, but it's been collected together over the course of the last 4 years. So I didn't spend £5,000 in one go. Texas Grizzly, nice to see you, buddy. Welcome to the channel, and help to FSG harvest potatoes. I'm happy to, if I can get to 100,000 subs, I will happily harvest potatoes if somebody wants to come and help me. Because I'm guessing, I think, Jan, you're all ready to go, aren't you? You literally are. I think the map is ready. You just need me to get there. Sky Tracker, which equipment do I need for my own field? Anything you want, Sky Tracker. Silent Gamer, you are very kind. You're awesome too. Oh yes, it's been ready for a long time. Come on, FS25. I wanna roll over 100,000 subs on the day FS25 launches, so we can't do it. I can't go back again for 48 hours alone. I watched, I don't know if anybody sees it, there's a guy called Aries who is a sim racing guy. He does Gran Turismo 7, which I don't like as a game, it's too arcadey for me, but that's what he plays. But they have a 200 lap Nordschleife race, and he did a live stream on it, 28 hours without a break. I mean, I think he went to the toilet, he went into the pits and parked so he could go to the bathroom, but he drove for 28 hours. Now, I couldn't do that. My sim rig, the seat, the cushion on the bottom of my seat is horrendous. I can last about an hour tops. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. Zoom out a bit. I do love this setup. This planter is, well, cedar is so cool. Those hoses on the right side of the tractor are from the DLC, right? To add any game mode client, it's purely visual, Sally, because you've got basically this hopper at the front holds the seed, and there's a big fan underneath this hopper that blows the seed over through the pipe and then into the distributor here. So it's not just the DLC. Some of the base, I think there's a few base game seeders that have this as well. But it's just, yeah, it's a type of seeder. It's like a smaller version of an air seeder. You've obviously got the big ones in the US. The big you have the big air seeder trailers, but this just sits on the front. There's no seat in the world comfort. I think that's right. I will have a nice comfy leg sleeve. I can't believe you're all ganging up on me. I can't believe you're all ganging up on me. The Massey, yes, we had an update on the seat this week. It's in the workshop being made. They're slightly issued. They're slightly worried it's going to be slightly too low. They're going to make a few adjustments to make sure that it works. But even if it is a little bit low, I'm actually going to put it on a. I'm going to get a base made because I want to thread some cabling through it. So because it's got a mount for the joystick, I don't want the cables kind of dragging. So I actually want to run the cable under the seat and bring it up through the seat, so that if I rotate on the seat or anything, the cable's all integrated within the seat. So yeah, we have plans. I am getting a tractor seat. Yeah, a llama Saran. I got chatting to in fact, I was Mark and Farmer Ed were with me walking around, and we just got chatting to a guy who resold replacement tractor seats. Really nice as well, weren't they? Mark will back me up on this one. Like, quality was crazy. Like, proper suspension and things like that. So like we swapped business cards, and when he, like, I told him I was a YouTuber and all of that, and he's like, "Oh, I've not done anything like that with any YouTubers before." And so they're making me a seat. They've embroidered my logo in it and everything. So very excited to see the final thing. I've been back and forward with them since. I've been back and forward with them since January, speccing it out and doing different stuff. So, in fact, I can tell you. One second. Let me see if I can. Going to this. You see this? You should be able to see this. These are the guys, and we are going for, if I can find it. Oh my god, we're going to be here for ages, like pages of it. Product range, grammar, there it is. It is something, I might not get the exact one, but I think it's something like this. Ooh. Something like, yeah, it's, God, there's so many of them. Can't recognize it yet. I think there it is. It's something like this that I'll be getting. And it's got a bracket on the side of it here for the joystick on this side. So, there you go. Very excited. Very excited when that arrives. I know, Saran, right? And it's got suspension and everything. Well, we did talk about suspension because it makes it incredibly heavy. And I don't need the level of suspension. So they were like, actually, you don't want the level of suspension from a tractor because you are, you're not going to be bouncing up and down that much, so actually it will sag too much. So they were going to see what they could do with that. So we'll see. But even if it doesn't have the suspension, or it has very kind of, or firmed up suspension, just the seat was the comfy. Oh, you can't help some people. But yes, Hodge, there'll be some sort of suspension in it. Gonna have the burr from the... Yeah, exactly, Hamish. I think They'll be ditching the pump element of it. Yes, shout out to Hamish for policing things so well on the vertical. Thank you, mate. Any miles on one similar to that? Nice one, Hodge. I'm guessing it's comfy then. Perfect for potato. I think I'm going to need it. In fact, can I point blank refuse to do the potatoes until it arrives? How much of a princess am I? I can't possibly do potatoes until my new seat arrives. Alexandra, yes, FS22, we're in here. And no lid as well, yes, that's right. Imagine the seat then arriving before FS21. It's going to arrive before FS, well, I hope it is. Maybe not, though. Right. Let's crack on. Let's get this done and we'll flip over. Crikey, it's 10:30 already. Time flies when you're having fun, I tell you. We'll flip over, maybe do a little bit of bale loading for the last half hour, see if we can get a load of bales off. We want to clear this field next to us, actually, so we can get the mulcher and the cedar in there. And then we'll be good. We'll have to come back and get the weeds out. Sounds like the bespoke seat will be the dearest thing in your setup. It will, Bo. And the 100,000 subs first week of FS25 have to use base game maps and equipment. Base game stuff's good though. I like base game stuff. Are you able to play Farming Simulator when you are sick? No, actually, Giant send somebody round and uninstall the game. If they find out you're sick, they'll send somebody, like they'll fly somebody from Germany and they'll uninstall it from your computer, and then they will sit on the chair that you play on. So every time you come into your room to try and play it, they'll be like, 9! Fact. I had too much sleep last night, frankly. The sarcasmometer is off the charts. What am I holding in my right hand? Oh dear. Awkward. That's my joystick. Oh my god, stop. It's the Thrustmaster farm stick, MacDaddy. You can pick it up at thrustmaster.com and throw in the FarmSim guy as the content creator code when you buy it as well. I don't know, I've not even had a beer. I'm drinking water. Yeah, that name is... See, if you tell somebody who doesn't know gaming and doesn't know like about peripherals and things like that, and they say like... Because a few people I know I do YouTube, but don't really watch or care or are interested in games or anything. So, yeah, they're like, okay, so what happens then? I'm like, well, I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster. And they just go, really? And then you think about it and you go, yeah, that doesn't sound great if you don't know what that is. So yes, you kind of have to explain it. I'm like, I'm sponsored by a company who make wheels and joysticks and controllers and... Oh, great, what are they called? Doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't work either, Strody. Pretty fairly, whatever you want, you can program it. It's got 2 different sets of settings. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30. I think it's 32 buttons that are all dual programmable. So, yeah. Oh, you lot are misbehaving now. Paul Wright, nice to see you. Come and save us from the madness, Paul. We're having one of those nights. Everybody's feeling mischievous. How much for the joystick, Ben? It's $99 US, 79 UK pounds, and I think 89 euros. You see, Eric, Epic Journey, now you know. What's the classic line? Once you see it. $199 New Zealand, that's right. It's about 3 to... Well, that's actually not bad, Bo. Because you're what is it? You're about $3 to the pound? So that's a little bit of a discount. I appreciate the humour. Yeah, you can't go back now. Exactly, WH. Like, there's logic behind the name, but unfortunately, a lot of the world have got dirty minds. Press the right button. There we go. Oxy, help us! Help us! Good to see you, buddy. How are you? The DIY Model Farmer, how are you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Much appreciated. Accordion87, that is the Thrustmaster farm stick. Thank you, Farmer Hamish. Life's so much better if you've got a mischievous, dirty mind. You can make anything rude, can't you? It's hilarious. Make the most random things. Like... vent. Oh dear. No worries, Enigma. Take care, mate. We'll see you again soon. Needed to sleep in this morning. Yeah, I didn't. I saw there was no Argsy stream. Are you feeling better, mate? Stop before it's too late, FarmSimGuy. I know. We're gonna have to do a Twitch stream. FSG After Dark. We used to do way back, and just time meant I couldn't keep it up because it ate into too much of my video production time. We used to have a Monday night Twitch, which was like YouTube family friendly, anybody could watch, but Twitch we kind of were a little bit more gung ho, weren't we? And it was properly good fun. We might have to reintroduce that at some point in the future. They were great fun. Maybe we'll reintroduce something like that again. Still not 100%, but better than I was a week ago. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. You've not tested yourself for COVID, have you? Seems to have been pretty rife over here recently. Yeah, well, apparently now, if I do it on Twitch, I'm gonna have to do it in a hot tub in a bikini. So you decide if you want to see that, because that ain't pretty. Don't tell the phone, please. Tested negative, yeah. It seems to come, like, I've spoken to a couple of people who've had it the last month or so, and they're like, they were ill, and then it was about 3 or 4 days after they started feeling better that the positive kicked in, so... Oh, a nightmare, mate. Well, better now than in a couple of weeks, mate. You can recharge your batteries and be fighting fit for FarmCon. Oh, hell no. Thanks, Dodge. No deal. I've lost myself in the bushes. There we are. Zoom in. Why aren't I zooming in? I cannot see anything. There we go. I am using Alan. I have got a full set of pedals underneath me, so I've got brake, clutch and accelerator underneath me on the floor, so yeah, just all foot movements. Martins, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Dang, you tried to get all of yous. Seems like this, yeah, it was working before. I don't know why the Zoom function has decided to... I know exactly why it didn't work. Nolly. Because I wasn't selected on the track right now. I'm selected on the tractor. There we go. Working. Oh, interestingly, it's only going one way and not the other. That's odd. It's because I've got it set up wrong somewhere along the way. There we go. Right, one field planted. There we go. Foot cam. Oh dear. What? Only farms. Foot cam. We could do that. I think my feet are quite attractive. What has happened on this stream? They're all degenerates. I'm ashamed to know you all. Ashamed. Right, I'm going to leave that here because we're going to plant this field next, but we're going to get these bales off. What time is it? It is 10:40. We're doing all right for time, aren't we? It's Saturday night. Nobody's going anywhere. The football's finished for the day. It's all about the pedals. Like, all you weirdos with foot fetishes now coming out of the woodwork here. Argsy corrected himself very quickly, but... What? Just saying, who came up with the original idea? You know what I'm saying? No smoke without fire, Args. Beer time. Well, I've got a borrowed WeWork cup, you would call it. Oh, you're gonna have to get the joystick. No lead, you're gonna have to get it. Look at this. This is, this all feels a bit, health and safety gone mad, hasn't it? Let's just... Yeah. That'll teach them. Nobody's getting onto our farm without us knowing about it. What is my favourite whiskey? Ooh, too many to share. Honestly, there's too many to choose from. I do love an Oban though. Obans are really nice, and I do love Lagavulin as well. But to be honest, I think I must have about 20 whiskies that if somebody handed me them, I'd be like, happy days. In fact, Arctic gave me a wonderful New Zealand whiskey last Christmas, which is nearly gone now, but what am I taking? I'm not going to take anything. Well, I might buy something at the airport, Mark. I'll just pick up a bottle of something, an airport special. But Scottish whiskey doesn't have an E in it. Do you know that? But US and Irish whiskey do. There are some good Irish whiskies, no question. There's some spectacular Japanese whiskies as well. Right. Now you're going to see the magic. Even if the button for picking up the bales is not working on my... I need to unplug and replug. But I'm not going to do that now because it'll wreck all of my settings, so I need to do a bit of a... The E is for air. Era. Is it Era? Iran? There you go. Bushmills. There you go. Egerton Ecclefechan, which is not a million miles from here, is it? I drive past it when I go home. See my folks. Brilliant. The best named town in Scotland or the world. Oh, this is gonna end in... You know how this goes, don't you? We've been here before as a group of people. We all know how this is going to go. This is not our first rodeo. You're all going to scream at me to put the straps on after I've put the first 6 on. Do I like Jack Daniels? Do you know what I love Jack Daniels wise, Share, is they do a wonderful Jack Daniels with infused with honey. Oh my goodness, it's like, oh, tremendous. Mukti's a good one as well. Yeah. Turf is another one. Hamish, you'll know Turf from the Turf show. That is proper dueling banjos country up there. In the nicest possible way. I'm not suggesting that they are weirdos. They are just a very... It's a local town for local people. Should we call it that? My dad used to sell Howard Harvest stores in Scotland. He was the sales manager for Howard Harvest stores in Scotland. Way back in the day, and he drove all over Scotland. And he said you do deals with farmers before drink driving came into you know, were there any laws about drink driving back in the 60s? He said you would basically go and seal a deal to sell a harvest store to a farmer up north in Scotland at 10 AM, and he said you would roll out of his house at 10 AM absolutely smashed, because they would celebrate the fact that they bought the thing with not a glass of whiskey, a bottle of whiskey. It's like you'd literally drink half a bottle of whiskey and then have to go and do a full day's work trying to be a salesman. Kind of thought it sounded awesome, to be honest. Apart from the driving, don't drink and drive, people. That is very bad. But different times. In fact, in those days, probably up in the Highlands, you didn't see any other cars half the time. That was going to fall off then. Have I tried Dublin? I haven't, Patrick. Does that joystick... The joystick is completely autonomous to whatever wheel you've got, which is one of its big sell points, I think, to be honest, because things like, well, other brands we shall not mention, where you have a steering wheel and a joystick together, they're kind of part of a set, so you've got to plug the joystick or the side panel into the... Or they don't sell it separately, so you end up with a wheel regardless of if you want one or not, but... same thing happens in... 5 Delta 1, sorry, just missed your comment there. What's your take on the Thrustmaster? Would you recommend the driving gear? I'm used to their FarmSim stuff. Well, I have got a second channel. Where's my trailer gone? Totally lost my bearings there. 5 Delta 1, I've got a full racing sim rig over there, which you can't see because you're in a tiny postage stamp on my screen, but I've got the 818 force feedback wheelbase with 3 different wheels actually now, including the Ferrari 1000 wheel, which is really nice. So yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, obviously, like, cards on the table, I am a Thrustmaster affiliate, so what button am I pressing that one? So I am sponsored by them, so not that I'm biased, because I have had other wheels and they have been very good as well, but the Thrustmaster stuff's absolutely on a par with other stuff I've used. Really like it. Somebody was asking how the weather was in the British Isles. Unseasonable, let's call it that, an actual FS Mobile player. A lot colder than you would expect for this time of year. Very wet, although it can be wet in the UK quite a lot. There we go. When's summer going to start? Yeah, I don't know. I think we could be waiting a while. And the Edinburgh Festival's coming up, which my company does all the marketing for, all the branding for, and that's in August, and that is guaranteed to rain for the whole month of August in Edinburgh because of the festival. The weather's always atrocious because of that. I'm doing quite well with these tonight. They're quite neatly lined up. No disasters yet. No worries, Arx. Take care, mate. Look after yourself. Hope you have a nice, chilled day. And yeah, I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you later on, dude. I put the heating on the other day, Shrody. It was freezing. Absolutely freezing. The party was fantastic, Hamish. Really, really good. Ended up in the Johnny Walker experience. which has got a wonderful view all the way across the city. Looks straight out over Edinburgh Castle. Very, very nice. And they sponsor the festival, so there was lots of Johnny Walker whiskey flowing. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, 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 oh. Don't overdo it. Work for Visit Scotland, so I had a list of wet venues. Did you, Glenn? Did you work for Visit Scotland? There you go now. Even though that strap is there, I think it will hold. It's not. It will hold those bales in place, and then we'll fix that when we put our next load on. Do they still do Black Label? I have Cranky. I have a bottle of Black Label. A very special limited edition bottle of Black Label with a limited edition Edinburgh label on it, which is very cool. I haven't opened it yet. Right, how many have we got left? 2. Is that one over there? That bale over there? Yes! Looks like we've got a perfect... I always like it when it's in sets of 3, although there's one up there on its own. Of course there's one up there. It's not... when you see them all over the field, it looks like loads, don't they? But actually, when you start stacking them 3 high, they you can get a lot of them on a trailer. Right, let's see. We'll know now if we bounce off that. Yeah, see, they have. Yep. I tell you what, I am pretty chuffed with the stacking tonight. Yeah, that is brilliant. I think this just goes to prove I need to sleep more. Because that is good. Let's pick this one up. Whip round, grab this one. And then head up over here. Don't count my chicken. I know, right? I know, right? Lined up here. This is when we topple the other 3 because we've got slightly cocky. Mark was right. No, 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 no! He hits the wrong button. He hits the wrong pedal. I'm going to nudge that other side back on. Marius from Cape Town. I love Cape Town. I opened a hotel in Cape Town for one of my clients once, Marius, not too long ago. You'll probably know it well. The Radisson Red down by the water there. One more. Tim, any recommendations? Check out Thrustmaster.com. Tandy, Tim, it is indeed. Good spot. Good spot, eagle-eyed. Back in my first-person shooter days. which were short-lived, because I was just terrible at. Always remember to turn the auto load off. Krusty Buntrill, it's a bit of a cheat using an auto stack grab, I think. Yeah, but it makes for a lot easier and faster content creation. So, Mark, you can say it. I told you so. All of the chickens have been counted, verified, and checked. And the official line is, Mark says, I told you so. And to be honest, I deserve that. For being smug. Smugness gets you nowhere in life. It will always come back and bite you on the bum. I am living proof of that on a regular basis. No more so than just now. Should have undone the straps. You're right, I should. I am feeling... I knew you would be, and rightly so. I've nothing. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I deserved that. To be honest. I need to really have a think about what I've done. Thank you, Krusty. Patrick Murray, this is the Richard Weston Bale trailer. Probably some of the nicest trailer mods I've played with an FS22, to be honest. I think they're really nicely finished mods. Even silly things like the... honestly, it was going so well, and now it's just... it's like, oh! You think you're good, do you? Well, have some of this. Allow me to remind you that you are just... indeed a minion with limited skill set. Got this nicely balanced in the middle here, like cela. We'll unstrap. Don't you start, Saran. Ah, dear. Yeah. I go and stand in the corner, have a quiet word, a quiet, long, hard look at myself in the mirror, I think. Have I booked a car for FarmCon yet? No, I haven't yet. But I will. That was alright, wasn't it? Just, I mean, just that little bit at the end was silly. Silly me. Me being silly. And I got punished. God! What? The man himself is in the chat saying... This Farming Simulator Live is the best I've seen. Now that is an endorsement. I am happy. I'm going to quote you on that one, God. And he's got 2 lightning bolts either side, so it must be the real guy. We get loads of famous people in here. Remember we had Kim Jong-un the other day? Oh, Nightbot's going crazy here. It's like spamming every single one of my timed messages in one go. Ooh. Don't blame me, Mark, when you're sitting. Won't you be on the same bus, though, Jan? Relax, guys. It's fine. I know a guy at BMW. We'll be good. David Finlay, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Krusty, this is Deutschland by Edomod. Thank you, Hamish. Those vids have us miss a lot of the action. That's true, Michael. It's very easy to edit out all the traumatic stuff on a vid. Whereas I think the live stream proves that you like you can brush over things and make yourself look really, really like I never make mistakes. I don't think that's a true representation of a real farm sim player, is it? We all suffer with the same challenges, so I think there's nothing wrong with... I sometimes leave them in my vids for that very reason as well, because I think, actually, there's something nice about seeing... Well, there's not... You know what I mean? I was going to say something nice about seeing somebody suffer. Nobody wants to see anybody suffer, but you also can kind of go... I can relate to your challenges. Hey FSG, what was the original plan for Charles on Court Farms? I didn't really have one, Tony. I was making it up as I went along. You can, it's Saturday night. Right, let's get these stacked in here. Bree! Hey, I'm new, just joined and you sound British. For some reason, you sound like one of those news people. I'm not being rude, by the way. That's alright. We all go to newsreader training in the UK. It's one of the things that we all have to do. And you can choose which decade of newsreader that you can be. So some people go for the 1950s. Here we are at Brands Hatch to see the Formula 1 Grand Prix. But I didn't go for that. I just went for the kind of normal one. What is wrong with me tonight? I'm just talking nonsense. Talking nonsense. Do you know what it is? Mrs. FSG's been away since Wednesday, so it's just me and with my daughter. So it's just me and my son, and all we've done is like be stupid. Far too much water. I swear it turned out it's not water. All that sleep and... Well, so I've been... Joking aside, I've been on a diet since Christmas because I was getting fat. Basically from sitting in front of my computer playing FarmSim and not doing any exercise, not going outside enough. So, started walking the dog a bit more. Started, like, healthy eating at Christmas. So I've managed to shift 4 stone. What's that in real money? I don't know what that is in pounds or kilos. Yeah, I can't remember, but getting on for 4 stone. It's not quite 4 stone, but quite a lot. But I hit my target weight the other day, or like last couple of weeks ago. 25 kgs, yes, Hamish, something like that. And so I'm back on the sugar. And because it's Father's Day on Sunday, tomorrow, my good lady wife, who's away, got me a little Father's Day present. Hamish, you'll know about it. It's Cuckoo's Bakery in Edinburgh. They do these kind of insane cupcakes, like ridiculously good cupcakes. So I did have one of them before stream, and I think maybe the sugar has impacted me somewhat. After 6 months of no sugar, yeah, I'm on a bit of a sugar hide, maybe. You gave up vaping in January before Llama and gained 6. So are you back on the vaping, Mark? Mimi's, I know Mimi's, yeah. Mimi's have a place in town as well. So Mimi, one of my friends who owns another agency is directly above the Mimi's in Leith. It's Sunday in South Africa. Yeah, same here, Michael. Yeah, it's different. The US have a different Father's Day date, don't they? Yeah, I'm going to try not to put it all back on, Strody, although, like, the next month is going to be madness. We've got FarmCon and the Highland Show, which is just an excuse to... is just an excuse to eat loads of good food. And I've got a few... that's the door. That's the door's fault. Belgium was last week. Oh, okay. See, so I cut out refined sugar completely. Completely cut out anything with refined sugar in it. So nothing other than naturally occurring sugars. So I didn't even eat that much fruit because it was quite calorie high. Because of the natural sugars in it. So really, like, removed sugar from my diet. And, man alive, you notice it when you, when you've not had it for that long. In fact, do you know what, Share Hammer? The last bit of sugar I had was the chocolate bar you gave me at Llama. After that, I cut it out. And, like, talk about sugar being a drug. Oh my goodness. And that's why they put it in loads of food. I've been reading as well. You know me, like, I'm a nerd. I like get obsessed with stuff, so I've been reading up on it as well. I've been reading a brilliant book by a guy called Chris Van Tuliken about highly processed foods. And he is like, all the food companies, like, you name it, a tomato sauce that you make for pasta and something like that. The food companies stuff it full of sugar because you'll buy it again and eat it. It's mad. Anything, Saran. Think of anything. And there will be sugar in it. You go and look in every single thing you buy in a shop that's been like in any way processed. So I'm like, I used to buy like pasta sauce. I used to buy a tomato pasta sauce. Never again. I'll just buy chopped tomatoes and make it at home. I'm not diabetic, am I? No, but it does run in the family, Cranky, which was one of the reasons I wanted to lose the weight, because I'm very conscious that as I get older, it would become an issue. So I just wanted to kind of manage it, not manage it, but avoid it before it became an issue. And I do have a sweet tooth as well, so there you go. AJ Reed, the weather in Scotland actually today was surprisingly nice and unexpected as well, because they've said it was going to be rain and thunderstorms all weekend, and actually today turned into a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, nice and warm. It's been freezing cold as well recently, so it was a nice change that I wasn't expecting. Is that going to go in? Nope. Got rid of the other one. Why did that not go in? Right, this way. Right, there we go. Grundy, can I help you? Well, it depends what you need help with, mate. Zakitez from Fresno in California. Nice one, mate. How are you? Welcome aboard. And Riley, yo, I love farming sim. Good for you, Riley. In Cambridge, people say, yep, same. My dad works on the contracting crew for our local contractor, and he's like, just impossible to get Earlier in the season, first cut silage was really poor because the weather hadn't been good. Now the grass is so it's like just the best crop because it's been warm and it's been wet. But they can't get off the fields because all the fields are flooded. Total nightmare. Total nightmare, so. War Thunder Daddy. Hi, you should play War Thunder. I'm gonna assume that you are slightly biased in your opinion. There. War Thunder Daddy. My son plays War Thunder actually and loves it. It is a good game. There we go. One more bale. No, I'll teach you. I'm currently playing Farm Thunder. Right. Last one. Grundy, at school I get bullied and I love farming and my uncle lives on a farm, but at school bullies call me a fake farmer. So is there anything I can do to calm myself down? Grundy, bullies are the worst thing in the world. You do what makes you happy, mate. And if they can't hack it, they can't hack it. And the bottom line is, in years to come, you will be doing something that makes you happy. You might even end up being a farmer yourself. So, just ignore the haters. That's what I say. I know it's hard sometimes, but go and find the people, or hang out with the people that aren't going to pick on you or say bad things, and just ignore the other guys. Don't rise to the bait. Don't provoke them. Don't annoy them. Just let them say their stuff, and you just walk away and ignore it. The best way. There you go, Hamish. Join the local young farmers. Yeah. Ah, it sucks, Grundy. I know. Just, it's never nice, but those kind of people will ultimately get their comeuppance. I'm a huge believer in karma, and life has a way of sorting things out longer term, so don't let it get you down. Come and hang out with us every week. There you go. Come and hang out with us on live streams and we'll all talk farming. We'll stick up for you. Big love for Grundy. Well said, Gold. Bullies are ultimately people who've usually got their own issues going on, and they use bullying as a form of kind of deflection from dealing with their own things in real life. So yeah, they'll yeah, we got you, Grundy. FSG community's got you, buddy. Get yourself to an agricultural college when you're a bit older and stuff like that. Go and meet people that'll be on your side. Right. I'm gonna take this to the... this is our baled field. We're gonna pick up Drone Archer, the whole setup. So if you're just talking about the wheel and the joystick, the wheel's about 200. No, I'll do it in dollars for ease. $250 for the wheel, $99 for the joystick. If you're talking about the whole setup, yeah, that's been collected over a few years. There we go. Right, I am gonna. There's quite a lot of straw in this field that has the baler. I'm sure there's a tractor with a baler in here somewhere. Is it hard to set? No, it's a couple of USB plugs, Grown Archer. You just plug them in, and they have default. They have a default configuration, and then you can customize it over and above that through the settings in the game as well. I'm in college and doing agriculture, and I met some old friends that I made in primary school and had a laugh with them. Well, there you go, Grundy. You stick with them, mate. They will be way more supportive than anybody who's going to make fun of you, so... Let's go and see if we can pick up... I think there's enough here to at least get one more bale, probably two. Let's drop the pickup. It's quite a narrow pickup on this, so unless the rows are super straight... can get left behind. Right. Also hard on these turns. That's because the back of the mower steps out. The mower, the combine, steps out as it goes around the corner and kind of throws it a little bit wider. Are you forgetting the stand for the wheel? Sorry, Martin, you're right, I am. I am forgetting the stand for the wheel. I think that is... Ooh, I don't even know what that is. It might be $39, that one. The combine, the baler. No, the combine, when it chucks the swath out, Mark, is when it goes around a corner, it doesn't keep it in a uniform semicircle, so it, if you've got it on course play, it doesn't... Oh, I haven't got auto drop on. I need auto drop on, there we go. Right, let's see if we can just grab... I think there's enough here for one more bale. Look, it's missed a whole row there. I know I missed that bit. Don't shout at me. We've done 150 bales with this baler since we started. We know that bale storage has got 250 in it. 70 bucks. Jeez, that's expensive. Oh, I'm reading the chat and not looking where I'm going. You kids don't know you're born. You just wait. You just wait until you've got to work. And you get a maximum of 2 weeks off at a time. Think of the poor folks in the States who only get about 10 days holiday a year. At least we get, what is it, like 30 days? What's average holidays in the UK these days? 28, 30 days a year? Usually 28 days plus bank holidays, isn't it? Give or take. Can be up or down a little bit. I think public sector get a few more days. 28 days is usual here. Mark, take care, buddy. Chat to you soon, mate. You never know, you might wake up one day and I'll have booked a car for FarmCon. Stranger things have happened. For FS28. Shut up, Mark. I'll do it, alright? Jeez. God, chill, Dad. 14, yeah, I feel for you guys in the US. It's pretty savage, that. Right, we're 80%. Oh, we could probably get another 2 bales out, because there's 2 corners that we've still not gone to. It would be nice if we get another bale out. What farm is this? This is 22 War Thunder. Hey, I remember summer holidays being epic as a kid. Loved them. Just felt like 6 weeks felt like an eternity, felt like for forever. I'm sure you guys know what that feels like. Back in the day. Right, come on. 93. Do we go for the other stuff, or... Plus we were allowed 4 can't be bothered days. I like that, Cranky. I'd sign up for a few of them. Right, 95. Come on, we can do it. Right, let's see. That's 10% already. Right, I'm going to grab this on the way past. Bit chewing up the field, the amount of tyre tracks on the field. Right, we're going for it. We're going for it. One more bale. Carno, we are basically tidying up the messy bits of the field. Getting rid of some of the straw that's left over. Maximising the amount of bales on it, and then we're going to go to bed because we are tired. And I'm up in the morning to record with Args. Get next episode up of Achali Farm. Why don't you? I remember that well, Glenn. How do you harvest it with a root crop harvester from the am I driving over a bale? What was that? That was very bumpy. Did I drive over a bale? Right, 41%. I'm gonna be. It's gonna leave me with like 1% left, isn't it? We did drive over a bale, then I think, didn't we? Yeah, we'll do it again. As long as we pick up the straw, I don't mind. And it didn't embarrass us there. It's fine. We got away with it. Nobody noticed. 44%. Okay, we can do this. I haven't even tried the train yet. Too much whiskey. Tell you, it's water bossing. It's sugar and water. Mostly. That's about a majority of the ingredients of whiskey, that. YouTube wants me to swipe this amazing stream. Small brain, stay here. Hit the subscribe button and all will be good. You can't even get these on the turn because stupid baler has got an annoying turning circle as well. Quite excited about the FS25 launch weekend. Last FS22 launch weekend, I did a preview stream, so the weekend before it was released on the Tuesday, and we did a stream on the Saturday on it because we got early access. I think I had 1,400 people I maxed out. I was watching the stream. that was a standard stream. Now, views on vertical on the short streams go way higher than that. So, for example, tonight 27,000 people have watched the short stream compared to just over 1,000 views on the standard stream. So, by vertical stream over launch weekend, I'm slightly excited to see what the numbers might be. I should do a giveaway on the stream for 3 copies of F. I will be doing giveaways, don't you worry. When the time is not available yet, so kind of difficult to do. But when it arrives, I'll definitely be making sure that we get some copies given away. Right, 99. Look at us. We are so close. I'm not going to. If there's not enough to pick up the next to make another bale, so I actually have a signed copy of FS22 from Caleb Cooper, which I was going to do a competition on. I should probably do it relatively soon, actually, because much as FS22 is about to be an old game, it's been signed by Caleb Cooper. But people might want to keep it as a collector's edition, and I've got a signed FSG hat as well. So we're going to do a giveaway of that relatively soon. I need to just think about how I plan that, but that will be to subscribers only, because I want to say thank you to anybody that's subscribed to the channel and supported me over the years. But yeah, stay tuned for that one in the next. I guess we'll try and do it the next month or so. So, right, I think that's probably a good point. We got through a decent amount of work tonight, didn't we? More bales to pick up. We'll do that next time. But there we go. Thank you very much, everyone. That's been fun. Enjoyed that Saturday night. That's been a giggle tonight, hasn't it? Really enjoyed that. So, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all joining. It is always nice, and like it blows me away that you want to hang out with me on a Saturday night, just driving a tractor and playing a computer game, and you hanging out with me. So I appreciate that a lot. So on that note, enjoy the rest of your weekends. Happy Father's Day tomorrow. Whether you're a dad or you're a son going to see your dad, or even if your dad's no longer here, I know you'll be thinking about them. So respect to all the dads and granddads and everybody else, and we'll see you again soon. A video tomorrow night, and come on England. Take care. I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.